Hey everyone, Dee from the Appreciation Business. Wanted to quickly share this video about inspiration. Crazy. Oh my goodness. There's some things about live video that you just can't take back. I feel sorry for all those presenters and that over the years on TV. Anyhow, that aside, what I really wanted to share with you was just about being inspired and being inspired to take action. And that's a lot easier when you're doing something that you love. It doesn't mean that you don't need to do it when you're not doing something that you love, but certainly it says my connection's weak, so I might just move it over a little bit and see if we get any better. If not, I'm going to put it back because that's the best place to have it. Anyhow, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've pretty much just been at the YWS seminar, the self-mastery seminar, over the weekend, and so that means 3 or 4 really intense long days, like high energy, high emotion, some absolutely brilliant things, but certainly really pushing yourself to the edge, and especially I don't know, just anyhow tired. And so 4 or 5 hours sleep a night, feeling totally energized and totally alive. And I was sitting here thinking, you know, I went out to my TABBK consultants, you know, training tonight for, you know, just a new journey, that just something that I love, and to have that there on the side. But just how inspired I am, and, you know, coming off the weekend and coming off like all of the amazing transformations and that's happened, and what's happening in my life as well. And I was thinking that that's why having a coach or having people around you that really inspire you, that are, you know, that are further along the road than you are. So somebody that you can, you know, get mentored by or just look up, that's a role model that you can follow and that really does keep you inspired. And then after that, you need somebody to help keep you accountable as well in order to grow. But just to start off with, it was really just about the inspiration. And when you're inspired and when you're working on something that you love, you kind of just, you get an energy that you didn't know you had. And I was thinking, you know, that combines with the fact that I'm about 7 days with, you know, not no sugar in my diet, but certainly a hell of a lot less than before, you know, probably 90% less than before. And I feel amazing. Like the last 2 days I actually woke up hungry, and I found these kind of a meager oats, no sugar, and I didn't think I'd like them too much, but adding a banana to them has made them more than tolerable first thing in the morning. And yeah, so made the decision to get a bit more activity. So I've been really active for the last 3 days. So quite a lot of physical exercise, some stretching, meditation every day, lots of energy, lots of company, lots of hugs, lots of love, you know, and that's just, you can't buy that stuff anywhere. So certainly need to have people around you so you're getting that hug and getting that contact regularly, because it certainly does help to really lift your spirits and your whole entire way of thinking. I'm certainly getting tired now because I know that it's my thoughts are all over the place because I know what I want to say, and it's just when you're inspired and when you're doing something that you love, time just disappears, because I cannot believe that it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm, you know, just, I'm loving getting ready for launching, you know, my Tupperware party, and just seeing where that goes alongside other things that I'm doing with the cards and appreciation and counseling, and that made me think about, the health and just how much better I feel. And I hadn't even realized that not having all that sugar in my body for a week I feel like it's made some kind of really huge impact, and my brain feels a lot more alive, and I have a lot of ideas and everything running around again. And I know that that's related to a lot of the activity and talking and connection and that with people on the weekends, people that needed help and, needed like some support, I suppose, as opposed from help, because I think when you support people, you empower them to change themselves, and that's what I really like. Because one of my best friends that helped me when I couldn't get out of bed because I was so badly drug addicted, and I didn't feel like that I was worthy or had anything worth living for or getting out of bed for. That's one of the things that I'll always be grateful for her, is that, she lifted me up when I needed it, and she let me crawl and then she let me walk and supported me to be able to actually take my life back again, to be able to have a life again. And I think that that's what's really important, is that you're empowered to make those changes yourself, given as much support as you need, but no more support than you need. And that, that's something that I really want to be able to give to people that I work with, is that what was given to me, that empowerment to be able to do it on your own with support and assistance and encouragement and guidance and tools and all of those things. And I've been really fortunate that I have that in my life through, the internship that I'm doing at YWS, through, Calvin, Julian, and Jason, Ashley, Sue, and, just Luke and Nathan, Joe now, and Damien, people that are coming like into that, and then all of the other courses that I've done and people that I've met. And there's just so many, like it would take me so long to name them all, but they all know who they are. Conversations with people at a alchemy course that I'm doing now, about how, what do you do to get fit and healthy? Because if I want to change that, and I want to be inspired to be able to achieve my goals and do what I love, then I need to be fitter and healthier, because I can't run huge events. I can't, go like that week after week and back it up and, coach people and train them and do everything that I want to do to be able to raise money for my charity, to buy those wheelchairs, to eventually be able to also support, domestic violence and those kind of charities as well, to be able to make a difference in somebody else's life. Because that's what drives me now, is to be able to stop this, or to at least provide more services or more facilities, or I don't know, just whatever it is that I can do to make some kind of positive impact on things that just shouldn't happen. And these organizations really fight for every cent that they've got, and that's why we make money. That's what money's for, is to be able to change lives. And I've been really fortunate to have the opportunity over the last few years to really totally turn my life around and change it. So just the major shift in that is being able to be enabled to make my own choices, to slowly grow, to pick myself up when I fall, to be, supported when I need it, to be kind of held out here when I need it, to be thrown in the deep end when I need it, to be kicked up the butt when I need it, to not have any excuses, to be accountable, to be honest, to speak my truth, to be able to be free of all of the emotions from things that have happened to me, and to be able to make good quality choices, to be able to make better ask better questions, and really focus on the positive. And no, it's not always easy, but it's certainly easier to do. And if you have to focus on something, you might as well focus on being glad. It's one of my favorite movies. It's Pollyanna. It's a kind of old and might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you know, you really should watch it if you've never seen it. It's just about a little girl that, you know, shouldn't actually have anything to be glad about, and yet she's just glad all the time, and she, you know, she plays a glad game, and she really makes a huge impact on other people's lives. And I don't think people realize how much kindness, a kind word, a kind act, a kind deed, a smile, just, I don't think people truly realize how much impact we could have on the world just by focusing on kindness and being kind to people. And yeah, so Pollyanna, really good movie. And one of my favorite lines on that is, you know, kind of an old woman asks her, you know, what have you got to be glad about, or something like that. And she just goes, well, if you have to be something, you might as well be glad, because, you know, it's just as easy and somewhat easier to be glad than sad. So I'm absolutely exhausted, but I have like so many things done. I'm really excited. My brain is still racing, but I'm going to go off and listen to some meditation and put myself to bed. I love you all heaps, and just really look forward to continuing this journey forward with all of you. So bye-bye for now, and see you next time. Be kind to yourself and others today and every day.